year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Julius Randle.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the starting lineup for Miami and for Cleveland. And I think we know exactly what kind of game this is going to be, RJ.
Yeah, you don't expect a lot of offense on the interior. These teams take a high volume of threes, and they make a high volume as well.
On the take. Good work defensively by James. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. It's stolen away. First quarter of play, a minute in. A quick shot there. It's off target. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's stolen by James. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Oh, a rip-rounding two-handed jam.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
As soon as they got this team off to the races, this is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night. Success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And again, it's Cleveland converting.
IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
To the left wing. Wide open look. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here we go, the Heat fast break. Tipped. Antetokounmpo with it. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Pass to James. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't cash it in from close range. Miami trailing. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. guards who sit at the top of the league in rebounding. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
And these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Johnson's got 7 points. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Lets it go from deep. And no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. Sinks the tray. 7 points in the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to James. To the inside. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
.105 left in the first quarter. 2 on the clock. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. 59 seconds left to play in the first. There's the rejection. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. With the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's scoreless. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's the break. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first team foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws tonight.
Marquez Johnson, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And in the second game of a back-to-back, how much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
On the court for Miami here in the second.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Now, here is James. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Hardaway, the pass to Duren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Well, we've seen outstanding defense this season. And here are the teams leading the way in steals. Second, the Heat.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Shot clock at 3. A deep 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, powerful.
Yes!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 4. We'll grant the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Check by James. The shot, rebounded by LeBron. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Unloads. A good-looking shot from the wing. 12 points for him.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Here's Hardaway. Yet to see a basket. Fires it from 18. Rebound Miami. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. This group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Miami leading by 4. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a good.
And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Cleveland on D. They trail by 6. Pass to Edwards for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Edwards has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. See some of the numbers here for him.
He hasn't been as sharp as we're used to seeing in the last 10 games. You can tell in his passing. His assists are down. Even the simple passes look hard for him. Maybe he can get his groove back tonight.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To halt the run. Lays it up and in. Despite excellent defense. Johnson's got 11. Miami leading by 7. Right wing. From downtown. And the Heat. Another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
George outside. Outside Johnson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He's got 14.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Porter, out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Charlotte Hornets. And then Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Johnson against Porter. Down low. And it's blocked by Edwards. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And Edwards slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And Cleveland another 3.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. And it's blocked by Edwards. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jammed it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Johnson, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Miami Heat.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Well, right now for the Heat, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, BA. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
No good there, off the double clutch.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And for Miami, pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Intercepted. Out to the right wing. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're real, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Antetokounmpo inside. It's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Heat. He shoots it. The quick look, no good that time.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots off this half. Got to pick it up.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go.
Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. Number 1, the Heat.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Johnson finds Antetokounmpo. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And the basket is good. And now a 10-point Miami lead.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be getting with that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being elite basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
With the floater. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Jacks up at 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul. In for the Heat, number 9, Joe, number 9.
James outside. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Johnson inside. James outside. Pass to Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
But he drops it first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, but not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
To the paint. Misses the layup.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk,
Better finish it. To the left side wing. With the 10-footer. And he gets the bucket.
and that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. There it is for him. 7 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
There's the steal. .16 seconds left in the third. Beyond the arc, hits the trifecta, and the Heat lead by 13.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's the Miami Heat in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Tries a 10-footer. Rebound by the Heat.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And for the Heat. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Oh, there's the alley. Down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Over to the wing. James, outside. Pass to Johnson. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Edwards. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. James inside.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Heat leading by 10. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Three-pointer. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Pass to Johnson. Back to James. This one for three. No luck on that one. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by James. Lets the three fly. No good there. 8 for 13 now. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Johnson. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, rejected. Out to the wing. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The three. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now, here is James. From deep, Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Edwards. The three is up. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now James. Oh, it's stolen. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Line for the Heat. Edwards. 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now, here is James. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter. And James has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. Outside Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Miami has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to present our player of the game.